Earlier I did a video and it was about speaking your truth. But I realized there's a lot more to that, and I was reminded of that as I went about my day. So the other part of that would be receiving it, being the receiver of somebody speaking their truth to you. So let me give you an example of something I would have done in the past. And this is embarrassing to say, but I'm going to be honest with you. I had a really bad temper. I remember hitting somebody in the face with a glass, drinking when I was young. I didn't take feedback well at all. And I was a really nice person. You couldn't, I wasn't one that you could really talk to. And there's people still out there like that it's very difficult for them to receive feedback of any kind. I think we all have done this in our lives. I still do it from time to time. I think it's something that we always have to work at. We have a dark side and a light side, and we absolutely need them both in a healthy way. We need them both. We need to be able to stand up for ourselves, but we also have to learn to be kind and learn how to accept feedback from somebody else. Sometimes I remember people saying, little things like, oh, you can't be that person's friend anymore. They're not my friend. Or something to that effect. You know what I'm saying? That's another thing that I was thinking about, being the kind of person that's straight up honest about that. Because you do feel bad because you like both people. Don't put yourself in the middle of that situation. And don't ever let somebody make you feel like you can't be friends with who you want to be friends with. We're not all going to get along, So just be you. And just, you got to do both. You got to be able to speak the truth, and you need to be able to accept it and receive it. And we're all working on it, and we're going to continue to work on it. I'm, going through a transition phase right now in my life. It's huge. I got my dad with cancer. I went through, I've been separated from my husband for 2 years. Working on addiction issues that I have, and really learning who I am. Me, who I am, not a mom, not a wife, but who I am in a positive way. But we're going to fall. We're going to fuck up. We're going to do all kinds of stuff. The hardest part is forgiving ourselves. I don't know about you guys, but I'm the type of person, if someone's disappointed in me, that's like the worst. You know what I mean? When they are just so disappointed they can't even yell at you anymore. You know what I mean? That to me, I'd rather somebody come in, we don't need to come in anger all the time or aggression when we say things either. We have to learn to be able to say things without pussyfooting around people. Walk on eggshells. I won't do it. And you shouldn't do it either. It's hard. It is. It's hard to get started not letting people walk on you. So how I was either really nice, or it would take because I'd hold everything in. Everything would be held in for a long time. And then one day somebody says something and it just sets me off. And that person gets the brunt. They get the brunt of everything. Can't do that to each other anymore because we don't know how someone's words affect others. They talk about in heaven that, when you go up there, when you're shown your life, it is not with shame. You're not shamed. You're shown. But he does show you how your words affected, how your choices and how your words affected everybody around you. And then you begin to see that it's a ripple effect. Because then that person's upset, and then that person jumps on that person, and, it just keeps going on. I've been talking a lot with my dad. I don't know how much time I have with him, but he was saying in the last couple of years, he's felt really spiritual. And he was talking about just how, he was kind of like me, younger, and how just somebody saying hello to you in the grocery store, how you doing, or just a smile, it could change somebody's whole day. And I think that we need to get back to that, having compassion in our hearts for people. We need the dark and the light in us, the yin yang. And it's so hard to get them balanced. But we plug away at it. We do not give up. One thing that I'm learning that I'm also working on is facing things head on. And that's also something that's very difficult for people. A lot of people will run. When you face something, after it's done, it's like a release. It's like a monkey off your back. I'm just giving you some food for thought tonight. And feel free to tell me how you feel about this subject. There are no dumb answers, and I learn every time people talk to me. So I would love to know how you feel about it. God bless you, and I love you.